This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social Association with Betfred. I'd like to be joined by Levi Kinsiona here in Sheffield. Levi, how are you?
Very, very good, and good to be here. Good to see you.
That's good to hear. Now let's go back to the boxer tournament. The last time we saw you in the ring, obviously you went out via split decision, a very close fight. I'm sure you've watched it back and had a bit of time to reflect. What do you make of it and the scorecards as well?
Very, very. It was a hard fight to score. Don't get me wrong. But I felt in that ring after them 3 rounds, I'd won comfortably. That's what I felt. And everybody knows I won the second round and Lee won the first round. But in them in the third round, I felt I landed the more consistent shots, the more clearer shots. He did land the bigger shots, and I'll give him that. But I was the better boxer, the cuter boxer, landing the more accurate stuff. So for me, I felt like there's a bit of controversy there. I had Carl FROCH telling me I won and everybody around ringside. So I thought I'd won it comfortably, really. And then when I went home to watch it, it ticked it all for me. But at the end of the day, Lee won, so I've got to respect that. And I've got to respect the decision. He did win on the night, so well done to him. But we're just looking at getting a rematch, getting an English title on. We're thinking about the platform. There's a lot of people that have offered to put this fight on, and as we know, loads of people want to see the fight. And I think it'd be a great fight. And over the 10-round distance, hands on heart, that will not go past 5 rounds, 100%.
Now, you are back in November, and we'll talk about that. You're back very soon. But in terms of that rematch, I'm sure Dave said he'd love to see that as well. Everyone around you wants to see it as well as yourself. Do you think that could be early next year?
Yeah, definitely. There's been interviews and whatnot that I've seen of Steffi and Lee saying that they're not really interested in the rematch and what do I bring to the table and this and that. But Lee's a 33-year-old man. He's not got long left in his career. And fights like that take everything out of him. And I know that took a lot out of him because I know he's not been hit like that before, 100%. So I have got stuff to offer. There's going to be an English title on the line. There'll be a big platform on the line. And your stock just rises, don't it, if you're in fights like that and win fights like that. So we'll see if he takes it. I'm 100% up for that fight. Everyone knows I want that. I'm one of them people. I receive a defeat and I want to rectify it straight away. And this is one of them I want to rectify.
That you are. You're already, like I say, you've already got yourself a November date. Very quick turnaround. How quick after that disappointment did you kind of dust yourself down and think, right, back in the ring straight away?
So after the fight, I was very, very disappointed. But you don't really get that chance when everyone's around you telling you're winning and you've got world champions, former world champions, British boxers and everyone telling you've won, so you don't really get that chance to be down. But I took some time away to myself over the weekend, thought about it, let myself get down for a bit, but then we just got straight back on the horse. I'm only 25 years old, I've still got a massive career ahead of me, and there's no shame in losing a 3-round fight. Can you call that proper boxing? I don't know. So I'm just going to get back to the real professional boxing, 4 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds, get the titles, and that's where I want to be. And everybody knows that I'm really a lightweight anyway, so if we don't get this fight with Lee at super lightweight for the English, then I'll move back down to lightweight and just cause destruction there.
One thing I want to ask you about, Levi, is as you're sort of merging and working together with Dave Allen, he's kind of guiding your career now. How long have you known Dave, and how did it come about that you'd be working together?
So I've known Dave years. My older brother, Christian, used to box and he used to spar Dave quite regularly. So that's when I first met Dave. That's probably about 8-9 years ago. But that was way before I was even into boxing properly anyway. I've known Dave. And then Dave's seen me boxing a few championships. He's always admired my style and my work ethic and whatnot. But I think it was during the lockdown I approached Dave about management. And he was very, very honest with me. He was saying, I'm going to have to take risks. I'm going to have to be in big fights. And that's what we're doing. And honestly, my career has never looked so good. I'm getting noticed here, there, and everywhere. And people are knowing I'm not just a hype, because at the end of the day, people saw me perform. I talk the talk, I walk the walk. And that's what I want to continue doing.
Levi, in terms of what Dave sort of brought to the table for you so far, you mentioned you're getting this publicity and you're being noticed and you're on the right trajectory. I was wondering if you could tell us about what advice he's given you. Dave's been around the pro game a long time. He's had the ups and the downs. Is there anything that stuck by you that he's kind of said?
Yeah, it's everyone's in it for themselves, and they are. And everybody's going to tell you what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, they're all doing it for them. And I respect that, because it is a business at the end of the day, and people do have to do what they're doing for them. So I do respect that, and I take that on board, and I take everything that people say with a pinch of salt, and I never believe 100% what people say, and that's getting me through my career. And if something falls through, I'm not disappointed, because I know there might never have been a chance of that happening anyway. So it's all good advice, and he's lived it and he's still living it, and he's still learning himself, but I'm there out with him, and I've got the experience around me, so it's going good.
All right, well, Levi, best of luck with the November date. Thank you as always for speaking to Boxing Social. Catch you very soon.